What's up? 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 How are y'all doing today? It is Wednesday. Fresh, fresh in the middle of the week. Y'all, first of all, let me apologize. I know we in here like about an hour later than we normally would be, but man, when I tell you, if you've been following, if you ain't following, I'm gonna need you to follow Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. I need you to follow. If you ain't been following, I don't know what to tell you. It's been a rather busy couple of days. We've been getting busy out in these streets. Okay. Woo wee, man. Let me tell you, it is, and we gonna get to it. We gonna get to it. Um, we making moves. We making big moves. We making strides. We making big strides. And oh, we go. Okay, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it because today we're gonna talk about first. And this is, I know usually, on Wednesdays we'll do just the episode reaction, and we're gonna talk about that Book of Boba Fett. We're gonna talk about the reaction and how y'all felt about it. And my thoughts, of course. But then we're gonna get into some updates on RecastTChalla. Listen. It couldn't wait till Friday. I couldn't wait till Friday to do the news roundup. We have to talk about it today. I would have done it yesterday, but I was overloaded with a lot. So much. It's so we're gonna talk about it. Anyway. So there was that, and then of course I also I had to feed the babies today. The wife is out getting her hair did, looking all purty and stuff. So I had to hold down the fort while she was away. But the babies are eating, and I'm here with y'all. We're not gonna stay for too long, but we're gonna talk about the episode and get down with all of this. All right, let's see first and foremost who is in the building so we can talk. Shaul, what's going on? Hello. Dev, what is going on? Hello, good to see you. Minister Crush, good to see you as well. Good to see. I love it. The back-to-backs. That's the vets. That's how vets get down. Talented one. What is going on? Hello. GD, what is going on? Oh man, that's so great. Oh, okay, cool. I'm glad. Hey, thank you so much. And thank you to all of y'all that have purchased a RecastTChalla shirt. For those of you that don't know, I do sell those, but all the proceeds just go straight to colon cancer charities. I'm not gonna make no profit off of Chadwick Boseman's passing. Rather, I would much rather raise awareness not only of colon cancer, but also RecastTChalla and like how we want to make his legacy the start of a great one and not the end of one. So thank you so much for purchasing your RecastTChalla shirts. I think they are now available as hoodies as well. They are what is it? I think it's Teespring /RecastTChalla. That is Teespring, TEE Spring /RecastTChalla, and you can get your own as well. Thank you so much, and I'll try and have some links available as well. Thank you so much for that. Nicole, hello, good to see you again. J Mart, what is going on? Well, time out. Happy birthday to J Mart. Made it to 44. Yes, 44 golden years on this earth. Good. Love to see it. Happy birthday to J Mart. Thank you so much for joining us on this evening. I really appreciate it, especially on your special day. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Philosophical, what is going on? Yeah, we're gonna talk about them. We're gonna talk about Boba Fett. We're gonna talk about it. Don't you worry. Buck, what is going on? Good to see you. Kev, my man, what's going on? Kev, you gotta work. Listen, I'm sorry. I'm a hurry up. Don't you worry. So I got you. I know I'm late, but hey, things have been popping. It's been crazy. You have no idea. Like what y'all see is one thing. What's been happening on the other side is nuts. But I got you, bro. I got you. Come on now. We couldn't start this off without Miss Harper in the building. Yes, Good to see you, Miss Harper. Thank you so much for joining, y'all. Come on now, that's a classic vet right there. Yes, indeed. Jason, what's going on? Good to see you. So glad that you could make it. Casey, hello. Didier's in the building. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Prince, hello. Let's see. My man Daniel's here. Good to see you. Let's see. We got the mod squad. Vet in the building. Kristen Pratt. Good to see you, ma'am. Johnny Washington, what's going on? Hey. You know how we do. Oh, yes. My squad vet in the building, Rim 17. Good to see you. My man Carbro's here. Come on now. Let's go, Carbro. Yes, man. Haven't seen you in a while. So glad that you could make it out tonight. Let's see. Who else? I had Rizzo in the building. Let's see. No Limit is here. Good to see you as well. My man Angel, what is going on? Let's see. Who else we got? Sean, good to see you. Thank you so much for joining. My man Mike is here. Good to see you, sir. Oh man. Okay. All right. Oh man. Hey, listen, I don't. I B might be doing some. He do more than me. YouTube is part-time for me. I told you I got a full-time job. I got other things to do. I do this on the side. I listen, one day, we'll do it full-time, but not now. Shauna, hello, good to see you. Joy Gillian, yes, we got the classic vets. I love it. Jillian Oakley, good to see you as well. Let's see. Hold on. I thought I saw Dexter Reason. Yes, good to see you. You don't know nothing about it. It's all good. We are just going to talk about it. I would say if you are new to Star Wars, this is my quick little crash course. I will tell you right now. If you are new to Star Wars, what you want to do is watch the old movies, you want to watch A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back. Then I would recommend going back and watching the prequels. And then after you watch the prequels, Return of the Jedi. And before you go watching any of the new trilogy, if you want to at all, then you want to go watch the animated Clone Wars series on Disney Plus. I don't care if you think it's kiddie. It is a masterpiece. It is phenomenal character building and storytelling. And you absolutely want to watch it. Now, I would also recommend Google the correct chronological order of Star Wars Clone Wars, so because sometimes the episodes in the first 3 seasons or so are out of order, so you want to watch them in order. When you watch all that, you're gonna become a Star Wars fan. Automatic, guarantee it. What's that dude, Men's Warehouse? You're gonna like what you get. I guarantee it. Okay, you will. So after that, then you want to watch Star Wars Rebels, and then of course you got to jump right into Mandalorian. You're gonna be hooked. If you go in that order, that's all you need, and you'll be hooked. Then maybe you can mess with the new movies if you want to. I don't know if you really want to, but you could if you want. Ernest, thank you so much. Good to see you, brother. Thank you for joining. Hold on. Who is? I thought I saw somebody else. Storm Shadow. There we go. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for making it out tonight. I know this was a little short notice, but I'm glad y'all could make it. Yeah, the homie Marcy. Hello. Good to see you. SJ Evans is here too. Good to see. I love it so much. All the way from Brazil. Yes, Tati's here. D Steels is here. Queen B. Freaking Belt out here trying to whoop people. I love it. Ain't nobody being naughty. I hope not. Anyway, Famous J is here too. Alto, what is going on? Rebecca, I see. The homie, Marsha Reese. Hey, are you back from Europe? I think you said you was on some European trip out there seeing the world. I hope you had a good time. Good to see you as well. Kano's in the building. EB Jeff, my man, what is going on? Chuck, hello. IMAX, I love to see it. Okay, so let's just jump right into Book of Boba Fett episode 1. All right. So, it was cool. it was cool. Like, hold on. I saw somebody. Wait. I saw some comments. Let me see if I can grab them. I don't see them. Hold on. Give me a sec. I see somebody comment. Okay, there go one. Jeff. Hey man, longtime fan. Finally, first time stream. Hey, Jeff. Thank you so much. I'm glad to see it. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And thank you for the support. Hold on, I got some more here. Jason, noise making noise. Hey, you already know we outside. Yes, you know how we do. Thank you so much, Jace. Appreciate you. There we go, Kev. If you think animated Star Wars is childish, just YouTube Ahsoka landing on Mandalorian. Yo. If you don't watch when I tell you, you're not watching that Star Wars animated Clone Wars, what are you doing? Just what are you doing? Like, you want some good quality. That's some good quality. It's messed up. It is messed up. And dare I say it? Actually, I don't care if I dare I say it. I'm saying it. The animated series is better than the vast majority of the movies. The vast majority. Dare I say all of them? Dare I say all of the movies? I would much rather, if you sat here and told me you got to watch one Star Wars movie or watch the whole animated series again, I'm picking the series. Sorry, but not sorry. Just saying. That's how good the series is. Dion, what you got? Hey, man, I'll be jumping in and out. Just had a newborn baby. Okay, congratulations. Oh, my goodness. That is wonderful. But I won't be missing the RecastTChalla segment representing Philly. Oh, man. Dion, thank you so much. Hey, listen, I'm just one father to another. I don't know if this is your first baby or if you had some others, but make sure you take them pictures and take them videos and capture every moment, because it's going to go by like that. Oh, my goodness. Congratulations on the new baby. Yes. Thank you so much for that contribution. And get some sleep. Get Get as much as you can. Mike, what's going on? Just found out I got cough. Oh, no, man. Bro, hey, we definitely got you on the prayer tip. Definitely gonna be sending out some positive vibes, man. Hey, you make sure you drink that OJ, get that vitamin C, relax, take care. I hope you ain't got no symptoms or nothing. But bro, we got your back. Don't you worry about it. Hopefully, this is gonna be nothing, and you be one of the many people that you just got a little cold and nothing worse. So definitely got you on that, man. Hey, get well very, very soon. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you. Big Bo, what you got? Ahsoka versus Darth Maul is a classic. These are facts. Y'all come in here with nothing but the facts. Okay, matter of fact, these are big facts. Y'all don't even. If you haven't watched the Clone War, you just don't understand. Come on with it. Y'all see the misses in the building. Y'all, when I tell you, I'm sorry. I have to take a moment just to kind of gush a little bit. My wife is so fine to me. She goes and gets her hair done, right? And it's almost like an event. Why? Because she just be transforming. I don't even know what she gonna look like. She come in looking like this, looking like that. And I don't know. Like, I just be sitting there like, I feel like I'm cheating because I get a different woman every couple of weeks or months. Like, I don't know, but it's okay because it's her. She about to come home looking fine. Oh, she gonna look so fine. Sorry. All right. Thank you, dear. Love to see you. So happy for you to just be available. Woo, man. Sorry, I get a little tingly. Still get the little butterflies when she around. It's something. I'm sorry. All right. Let's get back to business. All right. Book of Boba Fett. All right. So let me just say this. When they first announced this, right? When they first announced that the show was going to come out, I was excited, but I also had no idea what to expect. I had no idea what this was. And matter of fact, if I read correctly, they kept this a secret even to Disney. Like, only the select few, Robert Rodriguez, Dave Filoni, the GOAT, just like the immediate executive producers only knew that this was going to be a thing. And everybody at Disney was like, word? Like, y'all got a Book of Boba Fett? Word? So I just love the fact that this is actually going to be something. And, because Boba Fett, for those of you that don't know, Boba Fett has been one of those characters. And I admit, I had no idea about this hype. I had no idea. When I was first introduced to Star Wars, yeah, you heard about Darth Vader. Yeah, you heard about Luke Skywalker. But it was Boba Fett that had all this hype around him, and I never understood it. I was like, why do people care about him? And I had to think back in like 1979, early 80s. He was like out here, mass figure. He was standing up to even Darth Vader while everybody else was scared. He was like, man, whatever you gonna do, man, I'm gonna do what I do. And he had a jetpack. And all of those things combined made this dude one of the coolest people back in the 80s and so on and so forth. So for me, I was just like, okay, I get it. Like, I see why everybody was all hype about him. And of course, spoiler alert, and I mean, if you've seen the episode, we're going into spoilers here. You saw that he got trapped in the pit of the Sarlacc. And that's that big earth worm in the desert looking monster. He got trapped in there at the end of Return of the Jedi, and everybody thought, well, he dead, that's it. Well, according to this very first episode, let me see, I think I got a couple picks here too. We see that that is actually not the case. He ended up finding a stormtrooper, used some of his oxygen, I guess, and he ended up just crawling out, just all the way out of this monster, and that was it. But that was actually kind of cool to see how it happened. I think we all kind of suspected that this is how he survived, and it was kind of dope to see him use his his flamethrower and everything to like burn himself out and all that. So it was cool. Mike Kev said he got swallowed. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But yeah, it was cool to see him survive, see what it took for him to do that. And this is just one of those things, I think, that just kind of shows how determined he is, how tenacious he is, like, and how resourceful he is. And that's probably one of the cooler things I like about Boba Fett in general, is the fact that as a Mandalorian, or adopted into the family or clan or whatever, he's just as resourceful and quick on his feet as the lot of them. And that is probably one of the coolest aspects about him, in my opinion. But let's see, what else do we have here? Hold on. I got some people showing some love. I got Marsh. Oh, come on now. Marcy X, come with it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you as always. Let me send some love right back to you. Thank you for the Cash App, ma'am. I appreciate you. You already know from the bottom of my little film critic heart. Thank you so much for that. But yeah, so Boba Fett, we saw him, crawling out of the Sarlacc pit. He's all messed up, and then what was it? It was all them little aliens that came and like the aliens, the Jawas, the little Jawa people. They stole all his armor, and which we do. If you watch Mandalorian season 2, then you know what ended up happening to his armor and how he got his armor back. But what we did see here is that they laid my man out there like a raisin in the sun, and they gave him some pickle juice to wake back up. I don't know what the hell this was. This was nasty. I don't know what the hell they put in this. I don't even know if that's pickle juice. Like, that was just that. If y'all know what that was, let me know. Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. That was nasty. And he was just tasting it like, what is this? Oh, is this lemon? Oh, yucky. But he survived. And he was found by the Tusken Raiders. That's who those masked creatures or people were. They are like, those sand people or whatever. But just so to also give you guys a little bit of context, keep in mind that the flashbacks here, they all take place after the Return of the Jedi, but the present day situation is a little bit after so everything that you see when he's like sitting on the crime boss throne, that's after Mandalorian season 2. Just to give you a little bit of context of what is going on with that there. Hold on, we got a comment. Let me grab it here. Eagles, what you got? Darth Maul destroying clones in the ship's corridors, a la Darth Vader style was sick. Yes, facts. Yes, love that as well. Classics. There's so many classic things in Clone. Y'all don't understand. Like, if you haven't watched it, you don't know what you're missing, and you need to go watch it so you know what you're missing. Facts. Thank you so much. Portia G, you're never too late. It's all good. Thank you so much for being here. What else do we have? So the Tuscans came and got him. But let me see what else. So I like this. I just like this only because you see my man getting suited up and everything. It's just so funny to me because you be sitting here thinking to myself, like, everybody in Star Wars only got one set of clothes. Like, y'all ain't got no wardrobe. No, you ain't got a closet. You ain't got a second pair of boots. Like, you wear the same drawers every day. I mean, I'm saying, if you got droids that can put you together and do that, y'all ain't got no other set, no other colors, no styles, nothing. Okay. But yeah, hey, my man was out here on his full Iron Man, like he was getting set up, like drink. So that was dope. I like that. That was cool. But then we jump back. This dude, the what they call them, the Rodians, snitch, straight up snitch. What's wrong with him? Boba was out here like, yo, we can get out of here. I can take you with me. We can bounce off this planet. What'd he do? I don't know, whatever sound they make. Like, what are you doing? I was so mad. I was so mad when he just snitched like that. I was about to, like, somebody kill him. Just, I hate snitches. Just get on my nerves. Ugh. But as you see, Boba in the present day is the new, he's kind of like Jabba the Hutt. He's the new crime boss. He's the new godfather. He's the new overruler of the criminal circuit and all that. And he basically gotta act like a king out here. And what I did like is the fact that one thing with this is the fact that we're getting a way to see how he is going to govern differently. But my actual concern or question is, how is everyone going to react? So we saw one example of that where he got the two little piggies out here and he was able to like free them. He was like, yo, I could torture y'all, or if I saved you, would you like, work for me? And they was like, yeah, cool, we'll do it. Oink, oink, oink. So that was all good. I like the fact that they showed that. And that was like a vast departure from how the former crime bosses ended up handling things. Then of course you got the mayor, what was this, the mayor of Espa or whatever, talking about it's a big misunderstanding and they wanted money instead of the other way around. They must have lost their minds with this. I don't know what they was thinking with this. This was all I know is whatever's about to happen there, that right there is clearly going to be some sort of gang warfare, territory conflict. And I am interested in seeing what happens with that. I am interested because when Fennec was like, oh, we got your tribute. The tribute is the gift of you not getting molested. I was like, where are my pearls? Woo-hoo! What? Why didn't you just say beat down, killed, molested? Is this still not a Disney Plus show? What the? Oh man, they was going in. Let me pause for a minute. I got some comments here. I am Christian. What's going on? Yo, E-Man, just saying what's up. We'll catch you on the replay. Shout out to the replay gang all day. Replay gang, what's good? RecastTChalla. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you so much. Let's see. Yeah. Mayor's definitely not a nice person. Definitely not a nice person at all. Let's see. What did you say, Shauna? Who are the people that attacked him with the electric stick? That's a good question. I don't know that. I'm wondering if that is one of the people from the mayor's place or whatever. If there are any other people that know more about Star Wars, let me know. I have not done all my Star Wars homework on this myself. But I'm assuming that these are people that came from maybe the mayor of Espa's like gang or whatever, to send a message. Maybe. I don't know. Could be somebody else. Let me see. What you got, Mike? Did his attack show weakness or challenge? That's a good question. That's a good question. The thing is with Fennec was telling Boba, like, yo, you're not walking on, you're not getting carried around. You doing a lot of things that are exposing you right now, and it could be taken as one way or another. So I wonder if like maybe that attack was a challenge to him. It was probably, I think it was just more of a message. I think it was more of a message to kind of be like, we want that money. We want that tribute. Like you still new here. We gonna test you. So that could have been it. But I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. I just like the fact that this is almost giving me I was gonna say vibes kind of like Snowfall or The Wire, where like one gang want to push the other gang. Like I just getting those vibes. I don't know. We gonna see. House of Boom, what you got? Thank you so much. That assassin that Boba shot climbing the wall, yo, was like that fly in your house in the summertime where you gotta get the swatter. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me tell you, when this was going down. When I tell you, I laughed so hard when Boba was like, kablooey, blam, blam, to smithereens. Blew this man up to smithereens. When they showed that there was nobody even there no more, I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this is a Disney Plus show. Like, you literally just blew somebody up. You blew someone all the way up. It's not like, got black smoke on my face. No, he's done. He's done. He's gone. He's just, LeBron James, gone. That had me cracking all the way up. I could not believe they did that. I could not believe it. Oh my gosh, that was too funny. And I don't know about y'all, but if y'all have ever watched The Office, I could not get this scene out of my head when they were just like, parkour. If y'all have watched The Office, you know what it is. You know what I'm talking about. But I just kept thinking of the Office scene when they were talking about parkour with this. That's all. I don't know. That was just what I was thinking. Let me see. What else was there? Was it? Okay, so yeah, this is the gang fight. That was pretty cool. I like the little action. I like how the little piggies came through. They came and got their new masters back. That was dope. And what else? Oh no. We got it was this. Oh my gosh. So this thing, whatever this monster was, yo, this had me going. This had me going for a minute. I was sitting there like, yo, this is a problem. Like, whatever this monster is, it's a problem. And I'm not mad that they got rid of that Rodinian snitch dude. Like, bye. Gone. Smash out of here. Snitches get stitches. So glad that they got rid of him. But I did like the fact that, Boba came through, choked that out, decapitated him. It was done with. It was over with. Boba was like, yo, I run this desert. Like, what you doing? Love that. And of course, I don't know if y'all saw the little kid Tusken trying to steal credit. Like, yeah, look, he was walking around with the head, like, yeah, see what I did, look what I did, and all that. But the leader was like, oh, man, you ain't do nothing, man. I know, Boba, you did that. Go ahead and have you a little water. Go ahead and have a little sip, because I know you actually did that, and not that little punk kid, And what did Boba do? He got his little slurp. He got his little drinky drink going on. And all this time, My man not only needed some water, not one person gave my man a little bit of shea butter. Nobody gave him no cocoa butter, no Vaseline, nothing. He just out here with the driest of dry skin, and that's it. They could, I mean, the water is cool and all, but I'm just saying, y'all could some aloe, something. I ain't never seen nobody in Star Wars this ashy in my life. Never. I ain't never seen that in my life. I'm just saying, they could have gave that man some oil of Tatooine. Like, ain't nobody got a shop. Ain't no nail salon shop on Tatooine. Like, nobody, nothing. There ain't no intergalactic Sally's beauty supply store. Nothing. Man, they tripping. I would have gotten me. That would have been like my first request. Like, yo, I hold the water. Let me just get some. I can't be like Kevin Durant out here. Just put something on me. Please. Oh man, I'm sorry. All right, let me get some of these comments. My bad. Didier, there we go. I thought Boba had hands. How did the Tuskens mollywop him when he tried to escape? You know what? Look, I think dehydration. I mean, he was just in the belly of the beast not too long ago. He tired, he fatigued, he ain't had a good meal, he dry, he ashy. Ain't nobody fighting real well when they ashy. I'm just saying. So, he should, I don't know. I'll say this. I think that if Boba's in top form, he gonna put them paws on somebody. We've seen Boba do what he do, especially in Mandalorian. He was out there whacking people, just whack-a-mole, just wow, so I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt that it just was a fact that he was tired and fatigued. Yo, it happens to the best of us. It happens. Thank you, Didier. I appreciate you. It happens to the best of us. We don't know. But Angel, what you got? E-Man, me and you was thinking the same thing. Thinking parkour. I'm going to jump from the roof to the top of the car, through the window, on the toilet. Parkour. Y'all already know. Listen. If you watch The Office, I'm telling you, that's all it is. Listen. Look, my man was out here like, listen, if I was fighting one of these people and I was at Ashley, I would have been just like Ashley Larry. Like, all right, come on. Just hit him with that ash cloud and pop, two piece in the face and you duck. That's it. Just poof, pop, duck. That's all you got to do, man. Listen, I'm Yes, I did get Mortal Kombat vibes. If that's what you're talking about, I did get those vibes from this when that gang attack was happening. Because if you watch the first Mortal Kombat movie, not the more recent whack one, but the first one, a lot of those little Foot Clan ninjas, they look very similar. So yes, I agree with you on that. I thought the same. Alejandro, what's going on, brother? What up, man? First episode was blah, but it will get better. This is the way. Yes. You know what? Look, I think that is exactly how I felt about this episode. Overall impression. This didn't blow me away. Did I have fun with it? It was cool. It was aight. I'm not going to say that it was like the greatest thing we've ever seen, because we've seen better in other Star Wars shows like The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian would give us episodes that would have us like raving, wilding out, and all that. This was cool. It was appreciated. I appreciated seeing that prequel aspect of what happened. I appreciated seeing that little bit of setup, and I think that's all this is. I think this episode was all set up. But I will say, and I agree with some of my homies that said this as well, I really think that they should have given us the first two episodes. I think the way that this episode left off, I'm like, this doesn't give me a whole lot of meat to chew on for a whole week to get me excited for next Wednesday. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how, like, remember when WandaVision came out and the first couple episodes or whatever, something would happen and we'd be like talking about it for days. We'd be theorizing. We'd be doing videos. We'd be doing articles. We'd be doing all this stuff for days until the next week came around. This, I'm like, I'm good. Like, literally, after this live chat, I'm good. I don't need to watch the episode again. I don't need to break this down. I'm straight after this. So good setup. I have hope that yes, this will build up to more. Like I said, I want to see the inner gang fights go down. But I am curious about what this show is going to add to the larger Star Wars mythos. So like Mandalorian, that's adding a lot right now. The Baby Yoda, Grogu, like that's huge. That was huge for all of Star Wars. Okay, the fact that this is a thing, learning more about the Mandalorians, the Foundlings, and all that stuff, that's dope. I need to see what you about to show us in this that's going to get me not just excited for Boba Fett, because yes, any Disney Plus show, whether it's Marvel, whether it's Star Wars, whatever, you got 2 to 3 jobs. First job is character development. That's your number one primary thing. You got to take our lead character, develop them up. The second job is you got to add something to the larger landscape of the franchise. So if you're a Marvel show, teach us about the multiverse, teach us about magic, teach us about society after the blip, whatever. And the last thing is so you got character development, you got the impact on the franchise, and the other thing is world building. Let us explore more of the world. Is everything gonna be on Tatooine? Like, is there gonna be any other spaces or places that we go to? That would be interesting, right? So I'm hoping that Book of Boba Fett checks off all 3 of them boxes for us in one way or another. I think the character development should be like number 1. But I'm hoping if we don't get the world building, at least we get something bigger that will shock Star Wars fans, whether young or new to the franchise. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Let's see here. We got Frigga's Bell Intergalactic Sally's is owned by a colony of Kree. I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. Yo, if they ever show a beauty supply in Star Wars, I want it to be black owned. I just want it to be black owned. That's all. Just like the TVA, I want that to be black owned. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Frigga. I appreciate you. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, I think we are all caught up. Hold on. Let's do I think Mace Windu will appear? I wish. I've been wishing for a Mace Windu anything. Like, for me, it's one of those things where it's like, we don't know how much time people have on this earth, and I pray that we get as much time with Sam Jackson as possible. I pray nothing happens, negative to him. But I'm just like, life is too short. Do these things now while these actors are here, so we're not sitting here 20 years from now and then we like, oh man, we should have done something with him. Like, do something with Mace. Mace deserved. Give me a Mace Windu Disney Plus series. I will watch that over everything. Everything. We ain't never seen a dead body. We've never seen a body. And y'all already saw how Palpatine could live. Darth Maul could live. If you don't see a dead body, that they could still live in Star Wars. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna show up here. If they do, if for whatever reason Mace Windu shows up here, blow up the internet. Done. Take my money. Take it. Done. Oh my gosh. I would lose my mind if Mace Windu showed up. But I will say this. If Book of Boba Fett was able to be a secret even within Disney, and if y'all remember, spoiler alert, at the end of Mandalorian 2, if they could keep the big reveal, Grogu's future teacher, if they could keep him a huge secret, I'm not going to say that nothing else is possible, because we suspected it, but they could that would break my mind. That would break my mind if Mace Windu showed up. Yo, I'm sorry. That right there. There he go. My man Brendan. Okay. Crimson Dawn. Okay. Let me tell you something. This is my homie Brendan right here. Brendan is my Star Wars guru. Like when I don't know something, I go to him. He's my Wikipedia for Star Wars. This brother right here is where it's at. That's why this is when I said, like, does anybody know it? I was really sending telepathic messages to Brendan because I needed him to come in and chime in. Crimson Dawn, tie that in with Darth Maul and the Han Solo movie. And now we got some connections, and now we can go somewhere with that. So yes, Brendan, thank you. I can totally see the Crimson Dawn thing happening. That would be definitely good. I like that idea. Let's see. Frigga's Belt. If it's black owned, it's in the intergalactic empire of Wakanda. Like in the books, Korath, the pursuer, hangs out there to wash hands. Yes, I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Frigga. Yes, yes, yes. Hey. All right, y'all. So, what are y'all giving this episode? Give me your own rating scale from 1 to 10. How are you feeling about episode 1 of the Book of Boba Fett? If I had to give it, let me see. I'll be nice. I'll be nice because it's only the first one. I think I'll give it a 7. I mean, it's a setup. You know, it ain't about to, like, I wasn't bored, but I wasn't blown away. It passes. You know, like, it's all right. It was all right. I give it a 7. Let me see what y'all got. Let's see. We got a couple. Oh, we got a good mix. Okay, let me see. We got a 4, 7, 7.5, 6, 7, 6, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 8.5. Okay. Oh, 3, 8, 6.5, 7, 5, solid 7, 6.5. Okay, 7.5. Oh, hey, look. If I'm close to my man Brandon, then I know we good. I know we good. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good stuff. Let's see. I know Kristen loved it. I know she yeah, Chris. We know. I agree with you. I am definitely ready for more. I can't say I'm excited. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna act like, put up this front. I'm not gonna say I'm excited, but I am interested to seeing where this goes. I do want to see how this ends up and what ends up going on with the criminal underworld and all of that. So, all right, cool. Thank y'all so much for chiming in on that. I really appreciate it. That is our wrap up for Book of Boba Fett, our reaction. And now, we gotta talk about this. Y'all. We gotta talk. We gotta talk about this, y'all. For those of you who don't know, this past Monday, we had launched a campaign to basically make T'Challa trend. We wanted to make Recast T'Challa and Save T'Challa on Twitter and all social media. We wanted to make it trend. Let me tell you. So first, the intention behind that was the same behind the release the Snyder Cut, restore the Snyderverse. What was it? Make the Amazing Spider-Man. That trended. Let me tell y'all something. That trended on Saturday. That was on Christmas. Now, by the way, if you haven't already, you need to be on our Discord, because on Discord we be talking and we be game planning stuff on there. That's where the E-fam be hanging out. That's what we be talking in between the episodes. And we was talking about it, and I was saying I didn't want to do pushing this trend on Christmas, because who's on social media on Christmas? You probably with your family, you probably watching movies, like ain't nobody doing it. Listen, that make the Amazing Spider-Man thing, it trended heavy. This thing had over 400,000 tweets and barely any coverage. Barely anyone writing about it. I think I saw maybe a couple handful of articles, maybe. But on Monday, Y'all came out and showed out. When I tell you, I had homies, I had the brothers and sisters in India. What time do we tweet? What time do we do it for India? I said, what? In India, all the way from the far east? What? We getting global with this? Y'all, we retweeted and talked about and trended both Recast T'Challa and Save T'Challa to become not only the number 5, but then moved up to the number 4 most tweeted topic and trending topic on Twitter for the day. For the day. Number 4. We still couldn't beat Jake Paul for whatever reason. Just keep on beating black folks. I don't know. I don't get it. But it doesn't matter. We made it to number 4. Top trending topic. When I tell you guys, I am so ridiculously proud and happy that all of you could like just join in on this. It makes me so overwhelmed with emotion to see y'all out there. It's really inspiring because y'all know why we're doing this. Y'all know why we're doing this. Y'all know we're the underdogs in this. I'm telling you, Recast T'Challa is the underdogs. Okay, but let me put you on game on the strategy. This is why we started tweeting Save T'Challa. Okay, we did Recast T'Challa because that was in reaction to what Marvel said when they said they don't want to recast. So we did Recast T'Challa. But then, unfortunately, because a lot of people don't read, don't watch videos, they just react and look at a headline and that's it. People just started getting a little friction. You know, I don't know. Oh, this is awful. Why would you want to recast? What about Shuri? You know, all the typical stuff, that we already heard about. So we had to say Save T'Challa. Now, that was intentional. The reason why that was intentional is because not only are we taking the already trendy hashtag of Recast T'Challa, but we added that extra flavor. You know, you ever eat something that you ate before and then somebody added like a little lemon pepper or something? You'd be like, what's that extra flavor? What is that extra thing? That Save T'Challa was going to hit them with that left combo that they didn't see coming. Because now they sitting here asking, what do you mean Save T'Challa? What does that mean? And they had to ask questions. And we had to say, yo, when we say Recast T'Challa, we're not talking about it's got to be immediate. I mean, that's fine. They could if they wanted to. But if they need time, that's okay too. But our main goal is don't go killing T'Challa for the 3rd time. My man already died and came back in his first movie. Then y'all killed him in Infinity War. And then now, potentially, y'all want to kill him in BP2? But then you call that a tribute to his legacy? How? Do y'all realize that we have no idea what he's going to be like as a king, as a leader, as a husband, as a father, as a brother? We have no idea because his story's not done. It's not done. Do you guys realize what T'Challa's legacy is actually going to be in the MCU if they do kill him in Black Panther 2? Opening up Wakanda, dying 3 times. That's it. That's it. That's all T'Challa has done. He's opened up Wakanda and he dies. That's the legacy we want to leave for him? What did Iron Man do? Iron Man did a whole bunch of, he done opened up, he was starting the Avengers, he was doing all this other stuff. So when he died, he was a hero. But T'Challa did what? Why would anyone even in the MCU care? Because, oh, y'all opened up finally and gave the world all this technology? That? Listen, let me tell you something. We gonna do some things. And now, here's the other part of this. And I'm gonna get to y'all questions in a second. I'm gonna get to them. The other reason, and I'm telling y'all, and this is my fault, my bad, because I've been overloaded. Obviously I'm not doing this full time. You know, I should have been more organized with this before, but I have more stuff coming and better stuff because I'm learning and adapting it with this too. A lot of this has been planned, but there are certain things you just can't plan for, right? You just can't. But I'm gonna tell you this: what we did plan for, what I had planned for was, or what I learned, I should say, the last time this was trending. So when Derek Bozeman came out and said what he said and all that stuff, the last time I was trending, that's what got news outlets to hit me up and be like, "Yo, what's this recast T'Challa that you're talking about?" And that's what got us on TMZ. That's what got us on Yahoo and all these other articles after that. So I said, okay, cool. All we need to do is trend, and then we can get more attention. That's why if you ever see people out there be like, you guys only have 40 something thousand signatures. Well, what is that? That's who cares about the petitions? Don't work. Petitions, this petition got us on TMZ, MSNBC. It got our message out on Yahoo, The Wrap, ABC, Good Morning America, Good Day LA, Entertainment Weekly, Entertainment Tonight. That's what that little petition did. I didn't see that with the Amazing Spider-Man, make the Amazing Spider-Man trend. When they had 400,000 tweets. I didn't see them getting national coverage. The whole purpose of our petition is to get the conversation going. We got people talking. We got people saying things. And what I love the most, and this is why, and I'm sorry I'm going on for this. The reason why I love y'all support is because, and I forewarned y'all, right? Actually, don't. I'm gonna get to this first, and then I'll get to that point. I wanted this to trend so that we can get more coverage. And y'all, ain't no bigger coverage than this. Let me I'm gonna get to y'all comments. I promise. But y'all, this is major. Let me tell you something. Getting on TV is cool. The thing with getting on TV is the fact that, like, when you're on TV, it comes and goes. Like, if you missed it, you missed it. Sure, maybe I could get a clip of it, replay it for you. That's cool. But TV is just whatever. What really matters, what really sticks, come with it. Articles. Y'all, we done made the LA Times. LA freaking Times. Do y'all understand what this means? When you have TV is one thing. Little episode, blip, whatever. When you have an article written by a major publication, it's forever. It's forever Googleable. Yes, I said Googleable. You can Google this at any time. Anytime somebody types in T'Challa, Chadwick, recast T'Challa, this gonna pop up. Yes. And you know what else? Because it got on LA Times, it gets recirculated on Yahoo. And you know what else? Because it gets on Yahoo, other places start to quote that. And then it spreads. It spreads. When I tell you guys, this right here is exactly why we're not like the Snyder Cut. We're not like make Spider-Man 3. And this is no disrespect to that movement or people that supported it. What I'm saying is this makes us different because we have something that's not going to be twisted as fan entitlement. We ain't a bunch of people that are out here that are just like, we want our movies, go make our movies. That's not what we're saying. We're saying, yo, This is about honoring the man, the hard work of Chadwick Boseman. This is about respecting the significance of the character of T'Challa. This is about making sure that little kids don't have to be robbed of their superheroes because adults don't know how to deal with their feelings. This is about Black representation on screen, not taking off the very first leading Black character in the MCU and in mainstream comics that took 50 years to get here and only been on screen for one solo movie, 3 couple of little cameos, and now you want to get rid of him? And you want to substitute the billion-dollar franchise with a bunch of role players? This is about giving another Black actor a chance to get their career out there, just like Robert Downey Jr. He was about to be on the downfall of his career until he got Iron Man. Nobody was checking for Chris Hemsworth. Still don't, unless he's Thor. Chris Evans, he was cool, but yo, he's Captain America now. Tom Holland was doing backflips in his backyard until he was Spider-Man. Now he doing a whole bunch of other movies, and even when they flop, he still gets more movies because he's Spider-Man. You mean to tell me that a leading role in the MCU ain't gonna do something for another Black actor's life? That's what we fighting for. We're talking about something bigger than just a movie. Whether you like Black Panther or not. If you one of those people out there, and Black Panther was overrated, yeah, that's fine. You can ignore the record-breaking numbers in the box office, the fan and critics positive reviews, and the awards won. You can ignore all that. That's fine. But you can't deny the cultural impact that the movie had. You cannot. You can argue about the CGI. You can argue about all the other stuff. You cannot deny the cultural impact that it had. That's why this movie is different. That's why this movement is different. That's why this franchise means more than any other Marvel property out there. It has weight. It has a responsibility. What did we just learn from Spider-Man? With great power comes great responsibility. And I'm sorry, Marvel, but I feel like you're not taking your responsibility for the long term of this by trying to focus on other supporting characters and world building as a follow-up for a franchise that made you $1 billion and ignoring the historical richness that is T'Challa. Let me get these, and I'm gonna go to the article because there are some things I want to highlight in the article. And once again, I'm never gonna stop thanking y'all. Like I'm never gonna stop thanking. I could not do any of this stuff without y'all. Like when I tell you, y'all be going hard on Twitter, and I love it. I love it. Respectfully, of course. But when I talk about like, I feel so proud when people are educating other folks, because there are a lot of, when I tell you, there's so many people that are, and I feel bad for them because they just don't know. They really just don't know. Like y'all are spoiled. Y'all are spoiled because y'all sit here and listen to me all day ranting in your ear and talking your head off. And I'm giving you all these facts, these information, the resources. They're not doing that. A lot of people don't know. But man, when I tell you, y'all be out there just doing the damn thing. Oh, thank you guys so much. So much. Oh my gosh. Ernest, you'll take whatchamacallit over Hawkeye. All good, brother. Thank you so much for that. Let me see. Rims, drop the Discord link again, please. E-man, hit the like. All right, let me see if I got it. I think I got it here somewhere. Hold on. I'm gonna drop it in here. There it is. Okay, everybody check the messages. That is the Discord link. Hopefully that goes out and that works. Okay. Okay. That's funny. Anyway. Let's see. Kev, let's see. The fact that we have to be the underdog after the movie is the 5th highest grossing film behind the Avengers movies. Yeah. Yeah. It is. It is. You know. Yeah. No. No, we're not going. Okay, look, I see Miss Quarry has some opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. That's okay. Like, you know, politely, I will say, no, won't get over it. You can. That's fine. And we will sit here and do what we want to do. That's fine. So, you know. No. Let's see. Mike, can we tag you in a hash too? Because you the voice. I mean, listen. I don't care because it's not about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like there. I know somebody else was telling me, like, man, you know, we saw this RecastTChalla article and they didn't give you credit, they didn't name you. I don't care. I don't care. I want this is about the message. This is about Chadwick. This is about T'Challa. This is about the kids. This is about Black representation. It's not about E-Man. I'm not looking for likes. I'm not looking for followers. I'm not looking for money. I'm not looking for nothing. I don't want none of it. It's not about me. I'm trying to honor the wishes of one of my favorite actors and my favorite characters. I'm trying to preserve the psyche and the dreams of the little kids that looked up to both of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I you know, I hope I'm not trying to be rude or nothing, but like, I don't care, bro. I don't care. If you do, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, I don't want people to get it twisted that, you know, E-Man is just trying to be, no, like, yo, if they credit it, that's cool. If you want to tag it, that's cool. But when I tell you, I want this to be about the message, I want people to understand like what we talking about, and that's the number one thing for me. Number one. Let's see what else we got. Hold on, I'm coming. All right. ICP. Okay, what you got? What if Ike Perlmutter was still there? You think he'd let T'Challa die after the first BP grossed 1.3 billion? I don't think so. Wish he was still there. Man, Ike has some issues though, because if I'm not mistaken, Ike was the one, I think it was Ike, that didn't even want a Black Panther movie done at all, or thought it was too problematic. So I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know. But I will say that, you know, I'll just say what we know, because I don't want to criticize people's motivations, because that can lead into character assassination, and I'm not trying to do that. All I know is Nate Moore is the main person that's been put in charge. So Kevin Feige, what he ends up doing is, of course, he, you know, the buck stops with him. Excuse me, but Kevin Feige will delegate different properties to different executives, right? So you got Luis Esposito, Nate Moore, I forget the other lady's name. You know, is it Trina Tran, I believe. But you got like these VPs that are under him, and he'll be like, all right, you delegate that, you do your thing. Like whatever you say goes, because that's your property, right? And Nate Moore, Black Panther is his baby. That's his thing. I believe Kevin Feige deferred to him. We did a live a long time ago. Kevin Feige was like, yo, I went to Nate Moore and was like, what should we do? This your thing. And I get it. I understand. This is a sensitive topic. It's got a racial component. If I was Kevin Feige, I'd step away from this too. Not gonna lie, just being honest, I would too. You know, it's almost like if this was about Captain Marvel and it was a female thing or whatever. Yo, let the female person that's head in charge, let them take that decision, right? Like, because maybe they see something that you don't. We all have cultural blind spots. It happens. Nate Moore is the one that had the decision to go to Ryan Coogler, and according to Nate Moore, they made the decision not to recast within minutes. No conversation, no reports, no admission of talking to the family. I'm not saying they didn't. I'm just saying there has been no documentation. There have been no records that they did. There have been no admissions that they did. They just made the decision once they heard the bad news about Chadwick passing. That was it. So would Ike stop it or somebody else? I don't know. I've just been on the record to saying that I think that they've had emotional blind spots, and I think that's because they're just human. I don't think there's anything negative in their motives. I think they do believe they're doing the right thing. I just have a vastly, different opinion that for the long term, it's better to recast. It's just a lot better, and there are ways to do it. Matter of fact, I will show y'all exactly how they can do it. I've just been super busy because things are blowing up. But I will show people how to do it because people don't believe things until they see it. And it's sad, but it's like, I get it. That's how society works. Famous J, patience. Boba Fett show is going to have some reveals coming. My theory is the mayor is Kira. Okay. Young Han Solo's love interest who led the Crimson Dawn syndicate. Happy New Year, RecastTChalla 2022. Holla. Thank you, Famous J. Great theory. I love it. I think that'll be dope. And it'll give at least Han Solo, which I didn't care for. I didn't really care for Han Solo. But I do think it'll give it a little bit more relevance. Thank you so much for that very generous support as well. I really appreciate you. Let's see. Alejandro, what you got? Don't want to start ish, but what if Foggy was African American? Just saying. If he was, maybe this would be a different situation. I don't know. That's a huge what if. That's a huge what if, man. That's a huge what if. I'll tell you that. That is huge. Let's see. Hold on. Let me. I'm sorry. Y'all got so many. I'm just trying to hurry up and be respectful here. Let's see. Word has it that Nabor will be a woman. Any thoughts? Don't listen to that word. That'd be all I can say. Don't listen to that word. That's fake news. Let's see. What we got? Oh, my man, just my opinion reviews. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you so much. And y'all already know the drill. Go ahead and follow him if you have not already. We boycotting RecastTChalla, Save T'Challa, Iron Fist, recast Iron Fist. Oh, yes. Recast Iron Fist. Let's go. Boba Fett rules, Hawkeye rules, and again is better than WandaVision. Bro, he be coming in and coming right out. Like you was going on a good wave, and come on, man. We don't have to argue right now. Come on, man. Let's stop this black on black violence. Let's stop this black on black violence. We don't need it, bro. We don't need it. But to your question, are we boycotting? I am not going to push a boycott. I already said that if you personally want to boycott, feel free, go right ahead. That is your right to do. I've also said that boycotting should be the final trump card, but boycotting should be something that you do, especially when you have the numbers and the momentum. So right now, I think it is way too early to even consider a boycott. Now, I'll give you an example. Here's one thing you could do. Let's say, for example, Marvel was like, you know what? Forget RecastTChalla. Drop that trailer, and the first thing we're going to show in this trailer is T'Challa is dead. Oh, so y'all just going to kick off a trailer and advertise and market this black man's real life tragedy in your fictional story? Now we got to talk. Now boycotting sounds a little bit more enticing because now it gives people something to hold on to. Now you have something that's going beyond just speculation, because a lot of people right now just think we're speculating. A lot of people assume that because they don't know, nobody else knows what Marvel's doing, as if other people don't have inside connections. Other people don't have leaks and insider info. That is when the game would potentially change. Now, I pray and hope that none of that actually happens. And let me tell y'all something. The whole petition, this whole movement, this whole thing, it wasn't done at the time that it was done on accident. I did this in April, and this was before they started shooting in July. I did it in April specifically to get the conversation going early enough so that they can have time to rewrite things, to change things, and do whatever they want. They had time. They heard this stuff, and if they decided to ignore it, that's fine, but they can't go without excuse later when we apply more pressure. So all of this stuff was done specifically to remove, listen, this is chess. It's not checkers. Okay? It's chess. We are giving Marvel every opportunity. All this coverage that y'all see, all of this, it's being hard written and documented. So that way, in 4, 5, 10 years from now, I don't want to hear Kevin Feige talking about, yeah, I really regret not recasting T'Challa. Maybe we should have done it. Yeah, man. No, you're not going to have that excuse because you had the warnings ahead of time. Listen, do y'all remember when Kevin Feige later came out and said, man, I really regretted whitewashing the Ancient One with Tilda Swinton? Because once again, Marvel's not perfect. Marvel is great. They are great at what they gave us, but they're not perfect. This is why we don't give them blind faith, because they're humans. They're not divine. They're not infallible. And guess what? It's okay not to trust everything humans do. It's okay to have a little critical thinking and be like, wait a minute, is that actually the best idea? I know you gave us 10 years of greatness, but my goodness, can we stop and think first? We can do that. This whole thing is to get all that away. When they did their whole little regret of Tilda Swinton, do you know why that ended up being what it was? They had a little pushback. Recall back when that happened, when Tilda Swinton was announced that she was going to be the Ancient One and da-da-da-da-da, people pushed back. I believe the Asian community chimed in and was like, yo, that's not cool. What are you doing? But they ignored it. Why? Because not enough noise was made about it. Yeah, some people rumbled, but not enough noise was made. So I figured, you know what? I don't want y'all having to come out 10 years later talking about your regret stuff. So I'm going to make some noise now so you have time to make your changes. You have time to delay production. You have time to change production. You have time to change the post-credit scene. You got time to address all of this stuff and not have excuses later on. RecastTChalla is a precautionary movement. It's a word of caution to Marvel. It's not a demand. It is a word of caution. It is saying you need to recast because if you don't, this other stuff might not work out the way you think it will. This other stuff might not play out the way your PR team thinks that y'all gonna try and spin it, because I'm gonna tell you, I've already thought about that, and we're going to counterspin that right against you. I'm trying to help you. We are trying to help you. We want Marvel to succeed. Nobody out here wants bad superhero movies. That's not what we want. We want everything to be great. This is why we push back. This is why we fight, because we want it to be great. We want a successful sequel that can make another $1 billion. Because right now, I don't see $1 billion coming. Maybe it'll happen, but is the quality going to be there? I don't know. So anyway, long answer to your stuff there. Sorry for that. That's real long. But no, I'm not. Boycotting is too early right now. It's too early. You wait until you get something tangible. You wait until you get bigger numbers. That's when the boycott might be on the option. That's when. Dion, what you got? Eventually, Feige will be asked about the petition and the purpose of it. His response will be really interesting, but importantly, thank you, E-Man. No, thank you. Appreciate you. So let me make this very clear. Marvel knew about this. They've known about this. Remember when we hit 1K signatures? They knew then. I sent them all the articles. I talked to the reps. I talked to them. I was like, y'all want to talk about it? They declined to comment. And that's cool. That was their right. I understood. I didn't expect them to. They've been new. They've known for a long time. This ain't nothing new. They might have tried to ignore it. You ain't ignoring the LA Times, though. I told you. It's in print. That ain't going nowhere. Ain't nobody gonna delete that. That's on the internet. Sorry. Maybe you missed my Good Day LA interview. That's okay. You ain't gonna miss that when you eating your Cheerios. You're not. But yes, somebody, I guarantee this will absolutely be a topic of conversation. That's why I told y'all, this ain't going nowhere. This is a marathon. It's not a sprint. This is going to be an issue all the way until the trailer drops, when the movie comes out, probably even after the movie. And let me tell y'all this. Let's just go ahead and drop a little something. I don't know who watching, whatever. Right now, for all of y'all out there that are still on the fence, for those of y'all that are like, I know Marvel probably will just recast in Black Panther 3. I'm not saying nothing, but I'm saying something. Hope you catch what I'm saying. Sorry, let me grab these comments. I'm sorry. I'm moving on. Don't be sitting here holding your breath. That's all I'll say. Don't hold your breath. This is why we fighting. This is why we putting this up. Yeah. Don't go. I wouldn't be going this hard, y'all. I'm trying. I know I can't tell y'all everything all the time. And that's, I got to be professional about this, but I wish I could tell y'all stuff sometimes. I really do. But I'm trying to tell you, this fight is deeper than y'all know. It is bigger than y'all know. So much bigger. Scar King, bro, thank you so much. And thank you so much for your help on Twitter too, man. I see you out there. A lot of people are out there, tweeting to different news outlets, different celebrities, influencers, talk shows, your local news, trying to get us more exposure. Thank you, brother. I see you out there and I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for that contribution as well, man. I really, really appreciate it. Oh, Diane, come on, Diane. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. Thank you, ma'am. Wow, I'm so glad I didn't miss the entire live show. Late, but I'm here. Congrats on the great recast Twitter, RecastTChalla Twitter Monday. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Diane. Oh my God, you're so generous. Thank you so much. Dion back at it. Introduce a T'Challa variant. There could be a T'Challa variant that escaped the TVA and been hiding out in the intergalactic Wakanda Empire. Let me tell you that fine. Like, when I tell you I'm not picky, because there's so many different ways. I could go through maybe 10 different ways to give people a different T'Challa. The funniest thing to me is how people feel as though there's absolutely no other way Marvel can write a fictional story. I remember when my daughter was like 6 years old, she was in like first grade, and the teacher gave her an assignment and was like, you just have to write a sentence. And my daughter was like, what am I going to write about? And I was like, anything. And she sat there stumped. And I was like, baby, like, write whatever you want. Anything. And it boggled her mind because it was like too much. She couldn't comprehend the the concept, the freedom of being able to do anything. It was like, think about infinity. You know what I'm saying? I was like, literally, you can write stop. That's a sentence. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, people are acting like this. People are acting like Marvel can do whatever they want. Cannot compute. I'm like, why are y'all acting like this is so difficult? They could make him a Skrull. They could make him kidnapped. They could say he in space. They could say he got lost in time. They could say the multiverse did it. They could say magic did it. They could say anything they want to put someone else in the role. and we'll sit here and eat it up because we've been fed this stuff for 10 years. It's not hard. Thank you, Dion. Storm Shadow, thank you, brother, so much, man. I appreciate that contribution, man. That's so generous. Yeah, I don't get that, Ryan. If you're a director and supposedly knows the importance of T'Challa and spoke on the importance of the character in BP1 promotion tour, how are you that okay with dropping T'Challa? Now, let me just say, this is all potential, but I don't know. I mean, again, if you're making decisions within minutes of hearing this terrible news of somebody passing, like, I mean, I was a mess when I heard the news the first time. I wasn't in the state of making any good decisions. I don't know, man. I this is why I don't trash or get on their motivations, because I just think that they were in an emotional place. That's all. Excuse me 1 second, y'all. Excuse me. Hot damn. Hey. All right, you gotta leave the room. You gotta leave the room. All right. Oh, yeah, no, they'll be all right. Ms. E-Man just walked in, y'all. No, they can't look at you. No. That's mine. No. No. I like your hair. It's very nice.
He won't let me come on camera, guys.
No.
Sorry.
No, that's mine. No. No. Not right now. Okay, what was I saying? I was ranting on something. RecastTChalla. Yeah. RecastTChalla. I don't even know what I was talking about. I'm sorry. Beauty. Oh man. All right. Get ma'ams. Both of y'all. Sheesh. Love you too. Okay. All right. We back at it. Nicole. All right. I'll wait for it to hit Disney Plus. Won't see it in movies until RecastTChalla happens. Don't hold your breath, man. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. Get out of here.
I'm looking at the comments.
I don't know what the comments are saying. I'm like 50 million comments ahead. ICP, what's going on? I'm trying to catch up. I think BP Wakanda Forever will make 800 million at most, which is 500 million less than the first BP. Perhaps Disney will then put their foot down and force a recast for BP3. Maybe. I mean, I think it's definitely gonna make that initial money, like, because like Fandango did a survey, and this was like the number one movie that people were anticipating for 2022. And here's the messed up thing. The number one reason, and people don't want to talk about this. People don't want to talk about it, but I'm gonna put it out there, and I'm gonna put it out there in a grand fashion, by the way. The number one reason people are really going out and anticipating Wakanda Forever, BP2, they want to see what Marvel's going to do with Chadwick. They want to see what they're going to do with T'Challa. That's what people are going for. So if you know that is the number one thing that people are looking forward to, what you going to do? How you going to act? What you going to do with this character? And if you do go through with killing this character, and you do tie this character to Chadwick, which, by the way, is against what this man believed. He wanted us to see the role, not him. But if you, Martin, this is why I say this is a word of caution to Marvel. If Marvel keeps tying Chadwick to T'Challa, whatever Marvel does to T'Challa, they do to Chadwick. I want you to understand this logic. This is why we keep trying to tell people, stop tying the man to the character. That's not his entire body of essence. Chadwick is bigger than just that one role. And he believed the role was bigger than him. When you keep tying him to the role, whatever you do to the role, you do to him. And if you know everybody's entirely excited to see what you're going to do with his role and him, and if you go killing him, you are making a profit off of the exploitation of this real man's death. That is problematic. That is unsettling. That's not how you pay tribute to people. That's what I'm trying to get Marvel to understand. That's what I'm trying to get other people to understand. This is why ain't nobody talking about the mantle. Have you noticed we ain't talked about who's going to be the next BP? That's not part of the conversation. It's never been part of the conversation. It's not important. T'Challa's important. This is recast T'Challa. It ain't recast Black Panther. You could take the man out the mantle and he'll still be dope. Give it to whoever you want. I don't care. It's about T'Challa. And it's about not exploiting Chadwick's death by trying to force a story where you need to kill him just to elevate all these supporting characters. You don't have to do that. You really don't. Sorry. Let's go. I'll be having plans to do other stuff and I don't even... I'll just be ranting. I'm sorry. Third movie will be called Black Panther, Return of the King, implying the return of T'Challa. Yeah, it's not. It's all I can say. It's all I can say. It's not. It's not. It's not. I wish it was. I really wish it was, but oh, it's not. Jay, what's going on? Marvel can do a Black Lightning move when China McClane left, where T'Challa goes through a spiritual journey and comes back as a new actor. Fine. I'm cool with that. He goes to the spiritual world. He gets a meeting with Boss and some spiritual, transfiguration, kind of like in the Bible where Jesus came back and he was all shiny face and stuff. Fine. Good. You see how easy it is to just come up with different ideas? You see how add that to the list. That's another, what's that? That's like number 8 on the list that we just rattled off. Perfect. Fine. You mean to tell me people ain't gonna understand that? And let's not act like people are sitting here like, oh my gosh, if you recast, it's gonna be so jarring. It's gonna be so. No, it's not, because you know why they're recasting. It was jarring when we saw Terrence Howard not in there and Don Cheadle, because we was like, wait a minute, what happened? Oh, okay. And we kept eating our popcorn and watching. You mean to tell me don't nobody know going into this movie what's going to happen or what happened with Chadwick first? Stop it. This is why I tell you, you can't listen to a lot of people, because a lot of people just say things without really thinking it out first. You mean to tell me you're not going to understand going into a Black Panther 2 that if there was another actor there, you don't know why that's the case? Really? When that actor, I'm sorry, what was it? When Kevin Spacey, For the Love of Money or whatever that movie was, when Kevin Spacey had all his issues and they replaced him with Christopher Plummer, you don't think people realize why he got replaced? He got replaced because of his whole situation. Like, didn't nobody blink an eye over that? Come on, man. We smarter than that. Let's stop playing. No, y'all can't see Mr. E-Man right now. I need to talk to her first. We got no. Mine. No. Nope. Tati, I want to see Mrs. Noise that's here too. Oh gosh. I'm telling y'all not to hold your breath about Black Panther 3. That's what I'm telling y'all about. Like, don't get your hopes up on, oh, they'll just recast it. Don't get your hopes up. I don't want y'all being disappointed. That's all. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Jason, what you got? We're in the multiverse. Yeah. Just bring in another BP. Fine. Yeah. That works. It's easy. It's not hard. I keep telling you, it's not hard. We know the situation. It's not hard. Storm Shadow, E-Man, just wanted to say I'm so impressed with your live interview with the LA station. I could tell that she wanted to hear more. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I mean, look, that was dope. Let me tell you, I know some people were kind of like, man, they interrupted you and all that. getting 4 to 5 minutes on live TV is major. Like, that's why I started off with the main points of the petition. Everything else was bonus, so and it's not her fault. That's actually her producers. Her producers are like, yo, we got to go to break. We got to go to, so but I'm just happy that we had that 4 to 5 minutes. That's major, y'all. When I tell you the last couple times I've even been on TV, I'd be happy if I could get like 2 minutes, a 2-minute segment, if that. So yes, that right there was absolutely money, one way or another. So I'm super appreciative that the homie Amanda, I just found out that I had actually met her when I went to on my LA trip. But yeah, she's real cool. But yeah, she definitely would, listen to more if she could. Eagles, what you got? Or it's a good segue into Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda to explain T'Challa's absence. That would be easy to do too. That'd be very easy. Just say he's missing. Where did he go? I don't know, Davey. Like, that's all you got. Just say he's missing. It's okay. It's all right. So easy. Eli, I don't see your comment, but what happened? I see all these comments now. Hold on. Sheree. Bring your head here, please. Y'all just, I see. Can you bring your head over here, please? Can you put your head over? Just they want to see your head. They want to see your hair. Hold on. Let me. Yes, there you go. Okay, there y'all go. Okay, there she goes. All right. Thank you, dear. Thank you. That's the real prize of the show right there, y'all. Yeah. All right. Anyway, see now it's gonna be a whole production because then the other kids want to get in. Like, Daddy, can I get in too? Can I, Daddy? I want to. I'm trying to run a professional show here. Got all these people. What do you want? Why? Come on. No, come on. You might come on now.
Kristen says she's our wife now.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, like, come on. No, don't come in here if you scared. Y'all see the Avengers? Y'all see the you see? Nice. You see what I'm talking about? Like, nice. You see? This the oldest. Hi. This the oldest. She always be wanting to be on here. I don't even know. What are we doing? What are we doing? No. All of y'all not about to come in here.
Hello.
Family. Okay.
Hi. Hey, family. Love y'all. Bye. Come on, everybody go off.
Okay. See. All right. Yeah. That's now y'all see all the mouths y'all be feeding all the time. And they eat all the time. Every day. That's them. Yeah. All right. Thank y'all. I love them. I love them all. All right, hold on. Let me get some more. I saw some more comments here. Okay. Only Elise, what you got? I'm getting they killed T'Challa in the next movie already vibe. And they might be stuck. I don't know. Stuck or they committed. However they want to. However they want to spin it. I don't know. Let's see. Friga's belt. Or maybe T'Challa actually did go and have a spin around space with the Guardians, and he really did become Nebula's little cha-cha. Hey. They wouldn't do that. They got to keep the black love going. That's all. Well, she purple. She like blue and purple. Does that count? I don't know. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I appreciate y'all kind words for the family. I appreciate that. Let's see. Doucette, what you got? Are they really adding a son? How is that gonna work? That's the rumor. If it happens, it would be a son not by T'Challa and Storm. It would be T'Challa and Nakia. And again, this is one of those things where I'm like, if they go this route, what are y'all doing? Giving T'Challa a random son that, okay, he grew up in 5 years or whatever, like, so we're just gonna perpetuate the black fatherless child trope. Way to go, Marvel. Way to be forward thinking. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, all this stuff is just you going through all these mental gymnastics. Yo, pause the production, chill out. Everybody will understand. How long did we freaking wait for Black Widow? How long did we wait for that? I'd wait double the time that we waited for Black Widow if I knew you were going to do Black Panther right and not kill off T'Challa. If I knew that, I would wait. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Hold on. I think I saw. There we go, Eli. Thank you so much again. I'm afraid of Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I feel like they will all lives matter the hell out of this film on top of exploiting Chadwick's death. That's what we're fighting against. That's what I'm hoping that does not happen. This is and it's sad because when you listen to a lot of people that are not for recasting, they sound very all lives matter-ish, right? Like we sit here and say, yo, recast T'Challa, save T'Challa. And they're like, but there are other black superheroes out there. Duh. We know that there are other ones out there, but we talking about T'Challa. Like, what? Save the whales. But there are other mammals out there, and there are other fish too. But we talking about the whales. Like, what don't y'all comprehend? We're talking about the character of T'Challa. He's important. You don't get the first step in progress after 50 years of waiting and then just chuck him off to the side like, you had your moment. It's cool. Yeah. We didn't even intend. Keep in mind, Marvel didn't even anticipate or intend for it to be as big as it was. That was never their intention. This was just going to be, hey, we put some money behind it. Cool character. That's great. They didn't expect T'Challa to be the next Tony Stark. They didn't expect that to happen. They thought, because if you look very carefully, and imagery is important, when you look very carefully at like how Black Panther is depicted in a lot of other images with other heroes, he's always kind of like in the second row. Imagine like dancers. You know how dancers be, like the best dancers like in the front, and then the second best are like in the second, and then the background dancers are all the way in the back. T'Challa's always kind of been like in the second row, right? He's not Captain America. He's not the Iron Man. He's not the Wolverine. He's not the top face, even though he has all the potential to be. But they always kind of put him like second. They didn't expect this man to come through, boom, and have the biggest solo superhero movie of all time. They didn't expect that. And my thing is, I'm like, yo, recast T'Challa and give him every ounce of energy that you would to Robert Downey Jr. in Iron Man. When y'all saw what Iron Man did, y'all put everything into making him a household name. Do the same with T'Challa. Because y'all know good and well, if Robert Downey Jr. had passed away after he said, I am Iron Man in the very first movie, and they saw all that money that it made, they would have recast that in a minute. You mean to tell me they would have halted all of MCU if Robert Downey Jr., who we know is GOAT as Tony Stark right now, you mean to tell me they would have stopped the whole ride if he had passed away? They would have recasted that and kept that money going. Because they understood what that potential was. They're not going to do that. Jason, changing my name to Jay Lewis. That is too funny. Thank you so much. That is too funny. Too funny. Hilarious. Marcy. Oh my God, Marcy. Thank you so much. I am extremely proud. I am extremely proud. I love all my kids. I told y'all, like, this is a second job, right? Like, it don't even feel like a job, but I do all this work and stuff for them. Y'all know, and little side convo. I still haven't bought myself a PS5. Like, I don't buy myself stuff until my family's good. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's everything is for them. So when I tell you, y'all really be feeding them, I'm for real. Like, y'all be feeding them. Every dollar y'all be giving, it goes straight to them. So, clothes, food, whatever, like, it's their stuff. So yes, thank you so much. I am extremely proud and blessed to have such a wonderful wife and beautiful kids as well. House of Boom, thank you. Fired out for the E-Team Home Squad. Hey, thank you, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. My man Chief, they about to retcon this whole franchise. Nah, pause it. Y'all not about to freestyle the most important piece of the MCU right now. And I wish they would treat it that way. I mean, to be fair, they are putting more money into the budget, but I'm like, this is not something that this is not a franchise you make decisions over in minutes, in my opinion. This is way more than that. This is a character that y'all didn't even think. Think about this. When Civil War happened, they introduced Black Panther. They didn't even think that having Black Panther in Civil War was a big enough thing to make that movie dope. What did they do? They still needed to go get Spider-Man, and Spider-Man outshined the hype that came with Black Panther. I remember when Civil War came out, the trailer, I was ecstatic when I saw Black Panther show up. I was about to lose my mind. Are you kidding me? I was about to lose it. But then when Spider-Man came, it was like, well, damn, you just gonna take his whole shine. I mean, he was still like one of the dopest parts of the movie, but I'm like, dang, man, like, y'all couldn't save Spider-Man for something else? Why? Like, this my man's debut. This ain't even Spider-Man's movie. Like, dang. So yeah, they need to treat T'Challa the same way that they would treat Robert Downey Jr.'s Tony Stark. That's exactly how they should treat him, because he has all the potential. What more do you want from T'Challa? He done gave you 1.3 billion. That's from the character. That's what Chadwick was working for. And for all the little Corys, Carries, or whoever that lady is, or for all of y'all out there, Chadwick busted his ass to make this thing work. He knew how important not just the movie was, but the character. He knew that. He worked his tail off because he knew that little kids were looking at T'Challa and they was like, yo, I could see myself in that character. It's important. It matters. Thanks, Chief. I'm coming. All right. Dwight, thank you so much. I don't see your comment, Dwight. Okay. Dwight, I see your question. Out of respect for Mr. E-Man, I am not gonna highlight that. I'm not gonna highlight it. I'll just say that we done. Yeah, that's it. What you see is what you get. So I'll leave it at that. But let's just go to the article real quick, because I do want to highlight a couple things before we bounce. And shout out to the writer Christy at the LA Times. She was phenomenal. She was so patient. She listened to me rant and rave and talk about everything. But I want to just kind of go through the article and just kind of let y'all know what we're talking about and what the main things are that some people might miss. Shout out to them for getting my name right. Always appreciated there. Let's see. I talked about representation, what that really meant in terms of like being a Black kid dressing up. That's what representation feels like. Because I don't know about a bunch of y'all, but before all this multiverse stuff happened, it wasn't until a Black character came up and showed out like T'Challa, Black Panther, in my life for the first time that I was like, I was missing Black characters. Like, I didn't even know it was missing until it was shown. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like it's kind of like what I said in my review about Black Panther and the movie itself. Before this movie came out, if you had not read the comics, Black people would have never envisioned what a world like Wakanda would even look like. It was like a dream that you didn't even know was possible to dream about. You couldn't dream about a world that was a country populated by Black folks that was like the richest in the world and the most intelligent and never been colonized and never been enslaved. That doesn't exist in this world. Closest we got is Ethiopia. Closest. Never been colonized. That's cool. But they're not the richest ever. They're not the most technologically advanced ever. You know what I'm saying? We could not envision Wakanda the same way I couldn't envision T'Challa and the Black Panther until it actually hit me. Until I actually saw it. And I was like, yo, this is wild. This is what it feels like to feel represented. That's dope. So anyway, we keep on going. Made sure to let her know I was a lifelong comic book movie lover, comic book fan as well. They got the petition up there. Let's see. Okay, yeah, she did get that Marvel. Okay. Oh, and of course, I had to make sure that I emphasize this. I don't care because people don't read all the time. I said this petition is so emphatically clear that we are not asking for an immediate recast. We are not asking for some cheap, poorly written story just to make some people forget about Chadwick Boseman. We are also not preventing any other person from taking up the mantle of Black Panther. This is about the role of T'Challa. T'Challa is significant and deserves to have his stories continue and be told, regardless of whoever else wears the mantle of Black Panther. This brother is spitting. I'm just saying. So then she goes into basically how his brother also chimed in. Derek Boseman talked about that he supported the movement. But y'all, this is, and I told y'all this. Look at this. Let me emphasize this. A representative for Disney and Marvel did not respond Monday to the Times request for comment. This is key. Remember what I told y'all. I reached out to them too. Early. Maybe they ignored me. Maybe. I mean, I know they responded. They told me they wouldn't comment. So clearly they knew. But when the LA Times is knocking at your door and saying, "Excuse me, sir, we'd like to talk. Excuse me, ma'am, we need to talk. We've been trying to contact you for your warranty. Please, hello." When they go knocking at your door, you're going to pay attention. That's why this is important. That's why y'all support is so important. That's why hashtagging, keeping the conversation is so important. That's why the signatures are so important. Y'all, I told y'all, this is chess. It's chess. You get the signatures, you get the attention, you get the trends, then you get the conversation going, then you get the attention of the bigger people that you want. Come on now. We know what we're doing out here. And here's the other thing, and this is why I try to tell y'all it was so important to be on this with me. The reason why I wanted, and this is why I said I wanted y'all to make sure you keep things positive, because when T'Challa, recast T'Challa, save T'Challa, when that trends, and this is key, this is chess. When it trends, so do you. A lot of y'all comments got picked up in this article. It wasn't even about me. It was about all of y'all. This is why I say I'm so thankful for you guys, because if the thing trends, y'all trend too. We all in this. Look at this. The homie Eco. Sorry if I mispronounced that. They got your tweets in here. Look at this. These aren't my comments. These are some of y'all's. In other articles, I've seen some of y'all be tweeted. Mara Sharice, you was on this too. There was a bunch of y'all. That's why I say this is so important. We are going to be heard. Let me see what else they say. Oh, and we got the hitter. We got the major hitter. This is the one I need Marvel to read. If you do end up killing this character for the third time, whether it's intentional or not, you're now going to be exploiting the actor's real life passing. And that's what I'm trying to urge Marvel not to do. Y'all, it don't get no clearer than that. And here go the real thing right here. This right here. This, let me tell you something. When you're doing these type of things, you have to anticipate, and I don't want to call them the opponent, but you have to anticipate the other side. You have to make sure that the other side does not have any wiggle room to try and twist things against you. You have to make sure that the people out there that are calling RecastTChalla movement toxic and stupid and bad, you got to make sure you don't give them no reason. You don't give them that leverage. So I told the reporter, I was like, you make sure you print this out of everything I say. I have no animosity against Marvel. Marvel is human. I understand that people have emotional blind spots. I know that this is a tough position for them. We are just expressing how much this character means to us. That's it. They asked me like, yo, why did you push this? What got this going? What was this? And I was like, yo, y'all saw all those other things tweeting and trending, make the great, the Amazing Spider-Man 3, release the Snyder Cut and all that. But I had to let them know and make it be clear. We don't see that same energy when it comes to Marvel's first leading Black MCU character and mainstream comic book character, by the way, who has 55 years of history that people are missing out on by ending this role, potentially. If they had all this energy for all these other characters, why not do it for T'Challa too? He matters. He matters. When it comes to other white popular characters, James Bond, Spider-Man, whoever, we roll those names off so easy because they have those opportunities. Black actors don't get that. And it's not fair. We should get the same treatment. That is exactly how legacies are created. We want to make Chadwick Boseman and T'Challa the beginning of a legacy and not the end of one. And look at all y'all tweets. Look at y'all tweets, y'all. When I tell you I'm so proud, I am so proud. Not him, not them. When I tell you I am so proud of y'all, look at this. RecastTChalla. Y'all, this is cemented. This is cemented. Just makes me so proud, like for real. Cannot tell you. And I'm probably gonna make like an article or video about this, but like I really want to drive home the point that I think a lot of people don't understand. Have you guys ever noticed how like when you go online and what do people say when they are kind of like for a recast, but not really? Well, Michael B. Jordan can do it. Yeah, just bring Michael B. Jordan back. People don't realize that this is exactly why Chadwick Boseman said that it was so debilitating, that it was frightening when people only act like you can only have a handful of Black actors. Y'all remember in the 90s, if it wasn't Will Smith or Denzel, that was it. You didn't know. You didn't care. Oh, I'm sorry. And Morgan Freeman, that was it. That was it. What do y'all think they're doing to Michael B. Jordan right now? If it ain't Michael B. Jordan, they can't even think of another Black actor that could be in the role. I'm not talking about y'all because we already know all the qualified actors that could do this. I'm talking about for the general public, the mainstream general public. They can't even think of anyone else except for Michael B. Jordan, maybe because they love his character, maybe because they love Killmonger, but more than likely, it's because they have not been exposed to other Black actors. Why? Because other Black actors don't get the opportunities that white actors get to get lead roles that put their faces out there and become more recognizable. Why is this never an issue? Why are people never struggling when they got to think about who the next James Bond could be? Why do people have to struggle when they don't struggle on like, yo, who's gonna be I don't know, like the next Superman or whatever? Like, we don't struggle with that. But we struggle when it comes to black roles because you don't see enough black faces to know that there's enough black talent that exists. That's what Chadwick was talking about. Like, yo, this is why we need to have multiple black leading roles in one movie. This is why I say recast T'Challa and elevate Shuri at the same time, because you could make Letitia Wright a leading actor and not have to give up your other leading actor. You can have both at the same time. If you can have an Ocean's 11 with Brad Pitt, George Clooney, and all these other top name actors at the same time, you could do the same thing with leading black actors too. But if you keep pigeonholing and limiting black access to leading roles, this is why you have people struggling with recast T'Challa. Let me tell you something. If you can't rattle off more than 5 names, more than 5 black actors' names, that's why we have to recast T'Challa. That's your challenge. Make that a TikTok or something. The new challenge should be, if you, right off the top of your brain, if you can't rattle off 5 black actors, that's why we need to recast T'Challa. Because black actors don't get that opportunity for the general public to even sit and think who else could possibly take the role. And let me also give y'all another word of caution. Not y'all, but other people. Please be careful in sitting here saying like nobody else can do. You don't know who else can do something until they get the opportunity. Nobody was checking for Michael Keaton because he was doing stand-up comedy, by the way, in the late 80s. Nobody thought he could be Batman. And then he turned around and became the GOAT. Yeah, I said it. The GOAT Batman. People were ridiculing Bruce Willis before he got into Die Hard because, you know, like he was doing comedies and stuff. And now my man is a Christmas tradition. Action hero legend. People just mocked Heath Ledger before he was one of the greatest villains on cinematic screens as the Joker. They laughed at Gal Gadot for, you know, she's too skinny, she can't be Wonder Woman. And now she's standing right next to Linda Carter to me. So be careful when you sit here and say, nobody else can do this. Nobody else can be that. Nobody else can do it greater. You don't know that. You literally have no way of knowing that. Please call people out when they say stuff like that. Because they literally, unless you are omniscient and unless you are able to see the future, you don't know that. Because it's not until these unlikely actors actually get the opportunity and they're surrounded by a good script, an intelligent director, and a great supporting cast that all of a sudden, oh, I'm a fan of theirs. Oh, I always knew they can do it. I'm okay with that. I'm just saying she could stand side by side. I'm just saying. Depending on the generation, you ask younger people that never saw Linda Carter, they gonna look up to her. It's a generational thing. That's all. And that's no shade to Linda Carter. There's no shade. No shade. But this is what I'm trying to get people to understand. Like, fans are fickle because they don't understand how the industry works. And it's sadder because they don't understand how they work. Fans, regular general audience people that watch like 5 movies in a year, don't realize that they don't know how movies work. When you sit here and say, yo, you know what we should do to follow up a $1 billion franchise? Yo, why don't we get one of them supporting characters? Yeah, that'll do it. I've never in my life, and Somebody can prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong. I've never seen a $1 billion franchise followed up with the supporting characters and without their main lead be successful. Hey, I know, after the first Iron Man, let's not show Tony Stark and let Pepper Potts take over. That'll be a great success. Put Happy in there. Happy could take over, right? Why not? That'll make all the money. All right, let me get this. I'm sorry. Scroll up. I'm so glad they don't delete y'all stuff no more. I appreciate that. Like now I can go back and make sure I get everybody. Okay. Ernest, what you got? Keep the queen safe. Buy a bat. Bro, I got more than a bat. Okay. Ain't nobody gonna be running up at the noisy household. I'm just saying, boy, I got my little, my little listen, I got my other mistress, okay? If you know what I mean. Ain't nobody gonna run up at this household. I'm just saying. Okay, we got that. We got that covered. Eden, what you got exactly, E-Man? Take away Disney's crazy rebuttal arguments. Yeah, that's the plan. That is definitely the plan. And again, this is a way to help them. Like Disney, if you're watching, Marvel, if you're watching, let me help you. Matter of fact, I will help y'all with your PR spin on how to justify recasting T'Challa. If you're worried, of like, oh man, we already said we wasn't gonna recast. What we gonna do? How we gonna eat? What we gonna do? I'll take care. I'll write you a whole memo. I'll write your press release for you because I guarantee you that there are ways to go about that. You don't think that the general public will understand? Hey, you know what? We were in a really tough emotional situation. After further consideration, we've realized that it's actually in the best interest and also due to new evidence that it's probably best and in line with Chadwick's wishes to keep this character going. We want to honor his work. We're not going to do it immediately, but we will recast eventually. Politicians do this stuff all the time. Y'all can't. What y'all need? Olivia Pope? You need Olivia Pope to write that up for you? It ain't that hard. It's okay. People will understand. What you think? People gonna be mad because? But you said you wouldn't recast, but now you're gonna recast. People already eat up whatever Marvel says as if it's golden. You don't think if Marvel's changed their tune that people will be like, oh, actually, that makes a lot of sense. Yes. Well, okay. Well, I guess a recast is good after all. Thank you, Ernest. I appreciate you, sir. All good. You already know I got that. I got that thing. Let's see what's going on, Warrior. I can see Mustafa Shakir playing the role of T'Challa. Fine by me. I don't care. When I tell y'all, I'm so not picky. I'm not picky. Y'all, it's a battle. We are in the trenches right now, just trying to get people to understand that the need for recasting, just the need of it. When we get to that, let's get over that hill, and then we can. Hey, I am praying that we get to the point that we have the luxury to start choosing who we want. I want us to get into the same mode that we get into when it comes to James Bond and who should be the next James Bond. Look at how much fun it is for people to sit back and be like, Idris Elba should be Henry Cavill, Tom Hiddleston, Ray J. Page. Look how much fun that is. That's fun for us to speculate, to talk about, to go back and forth. It's fun. When people sit here and talk about all the pressure of following up the legacy of Chad, stop it. Ain't no pressure. What are you talking about? Actors relish this stuff. Look how coveted, even to this day, the role of Blade is tied to Wesley Snipes. Fans can't see nobody else but Wesley. But look what happened. Even Wesley was like, man, I don't walk down the street as Blade. That's not me. That's another. I let that thing go. It's fans that hold on to that stuff, not the actors. The actors are like, a leading role in Marvel that's going to make 4 times my paycheck that I've been making over the last 10 years? Sign me up, please. I want a career-changing opportunity. Yes, please. That's how actors think. Actors don't think like you. Now, this is something else to be careful of. Don't go listening to the people that are under contract or have something to lose. What's up, Mackie? I wouldn't go listen to nobody there. Now, I'm not saying he's lying. Maybe he believed, because he's like the only person I've heard so far. Oh, you can't recast and Angela Bassett. They both, you can't recast. I'm not saying they lying. I'm just saying I don't trust nobody's word when they're under contract that directly goes against the name, the dictation of their employer. Why would you trust that word? They have something to lose. They're probably like contractually obligated not to speak against that because it would jeopardize the movie production and potential. Could you imagine if like all the black actors in Marvel was like, no, you got to recast? And then Black Panther 2 tanks? You don't think that they're going to get sued? Did y'all not see what they just did to the Scarlett Johansson? Like, what about the kid, Scarlett? What? She don't care about the kid. Like, Disney did not care. It might not come from Marvel, but it might come from Disney. Man, y'all better learn how these contracts work. Just saying. Come on, brother. Thank you so much, my man. Thank you, sir. Echo Rhythm. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. Let me see if your comment is still here. But brother, thank you so much for that comment. Oh, there we go. I think that was yours. But thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, sir. Let's go, MG. Appreciate your work, E-Man. But as a fan, I adore Mahershala Ali, and he is a great actor. Yet, do you think if Blade film is a hit, that Feige and MCU will definitely sideline T'Challa for good? I would not be surprised. And I hope. I'm a fan of Mahershala Ali all day. I think he's a phenomenal actor, and I am really rooting for him in Blade. I think Marvel will push everything and anything right now that's not T'Challa. And this is why I try to tell people, y'all need to stop settling for less. Stop settling for subtraction and substitution when we should be going for addition and multiplication that they do in every other popular fictional characters franchise. They add, they don't take away. This is the one time that they taken something away. They didn't take away a Spider-Man just to give us more. They gave us more. They gave us more. Come on now. Don't settle for that. So yeah, it'd be real easy to be like, hey, look, Shuri's doing great. Hey, look, Falcon is doing great. Hey, look, Blade is doing great. Forget about T'Challa. It'd be a real good distraction. It's a nice, shiny distraction. I don't want it. I want all of them to shine. I want Blade to shine. I want Shuri to shine. I want T'Challa to shine. I want every black character to shine. Shout out Blue Marvel. Shout out Monica Rambeau. I want all of them to shine. I don't want to play substitution with this because we don't have enough already. We already don't have enough. That's the point. Y'all think Falcon is about to stay Captain America forever? He a placeholder. Thank you, sir. Or ma'am. I don't know. Sorry. Just saw MG. I don't know. My bad. Friga's Belt might be a chance to put on more African actors. So let me address this because I know some people have kind of talked about this, and I'll just say that again, while I'm not terribly picky, if we have to go the route of actually thinking about who really could be the next Black Panther, because other audiences, the general audience is so fickle and so sensitive, because of that, you still have to factor in that, and this is an American problem, you still have to factor in the fact that they need a household name. They need a recognizable name, and you need talent. It's not, and I'm not trying to discriminate or nothing, And I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying I don't think that will work for the general public. I don't think grabbing an African actor, even if they're great, is going to sell American audiences. Maybe it could, but I'm saying it's more of a risk. It's a similar risk, just like getting an unknown actor. This is one of the biggest reasons why I don't throw unknown actors and their names out there, mainly because I know that the general audience will eat them alive. Why? Because there are too many expectations with this movie. If Black Panther was coming out of nowhere, if we had no first movie, if we didn't have $1 billion franchise, if we had no idea about anything, look at Shang-Chi. Then you can take an unknown and you can throw them there because there are no expectations. When there are no expectations, that's when you take the risk with an unknown. But when there are huge expectations, you don't throw a rookie in the playoff game and that's his first game ever. You don't do that. That's not, you put your franchise player in there. And if it's not your franchise player, you take that veteran that you know can hit that big shot when the clock is ticking. You put Big Shot Bob in there. That's what you do. But all of this other stuff, take an unknown, take an African, y'all, you playing with that. It's too risky. And I'm not trying to down anybody. I'm just saying, not with this. There's too much at stake. This is already a volatile, sensitive situation on all different sides. When people say like, oh man, people gonna hate the new actor and all that, that's who they really talking about. Because in their mind, they're thinking, remember, I told you, people struggle with figuring out what other Black actors exist and have talent. Because they can't think of it, in their mind, they're thinking of just a whole bunch of unknown nobodies, and that those people are going to get tore up and ridiculed on screen. That's what they keep thinking. But when you put someone like an Aldous Hodge, a Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, a John David Washington, Damson Idris, when you put some Trevante Rose, when you put somebody on there that people know, but they might not know their name, but they like, yo, I seen you before. Yo, I might not know your name, but I've seen you before. When people see that, they gravitate to it because now their guards are put down because they're like, okay, this is something familiar. This is someone I kind of sort of know. Let me see what they do. Let me give them a chance. And then the story comes together, the direction, all of that. And then guess what? They get won over. Then they're like, I can dig it. That's what happens. But if you put that new person in there, people are going to come in with their preconceived bias. They're not even going to give that person a shot because of that bias. That's why I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to set nobody up for failure like that. It's not fair to those unknown actors that deserve a shot, but not with this, in my humble opinion. Buzz, what you got? I'm late, RecastTChalla. Brother, you never too late. It's all good. Thank you so much for showing up, man. I really appreciate you. Let's see. Only at least what you got. Trevante Rhodes, make a wonderful T'Challa. I totally agree. Fine. Cool. Do it. Brother can act. Fine. You know, I'm with it. Y'all not gonna get that much argument from me. Let's see. Okay, I think we are done. We are wrapped up. I'm sorry. Dang, how long we go? 2 hours. Dang it. I should have just known this was gonna go long. Y'all, thank y'all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. This is so amazing. I once again, I cannot thank y'all enough. Thank you so much for your participation. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. I'm signing off and everything. Hold on. Excuse me 1 second. Hold on. Y'all, we are less than 700 away from 50K. You see the times. People still signing. People are still signing. We are less than that much. Oh, here we go. 700. We got 700. We need 700. You know how quick that 700 gonna come? That's gonna come in no time. Why? Because people are hearing the voices. People are listening to they're doing it. Hold on, let me see something real quick. What hold on. What's this? Even what you said. Hey man, I saw your picture for the review of the Matrix Resurrection. Your facial expression look as if you smell baby boo boo with a curry sauce. Ah! That's hilarious. That's hilarious. And actually very accurate. Have y'all seen Matrix Resurrections? Oh. Oh, thanks. Oh, thanks. Oh man, thank you so much. But yes. Oh, word? That's what we on? Let's do it. I love it. I love it. Hey, bro, take a screenshot, send it to me. Something. Tag me in it. I don't know. Whew, I love it. I love it. And listen, I'm telling y'all, we are making moves. When this hits 50K, and what didn't I tell y'all? I told you guys. First time it was trending, that was going to be something. What happened? Yahoo, TMZ. Second time it trended on Monday, what happened? LA Times. When this hits 50K, you better believe it's going to be another push. It's going to be another push at 50K. And guess what? While we ride that wave into January, into the new year, because Black Panther 2 don't come out until November, which means Marvel don't really put out their trailers until May or 5-6 months before. So that's like May. We coming in February, Black History Month, and we're not going to talk about the first leading Black character in the MCU and the first leading Black character in mainstream comics, T'Challa. When I tell y'all I got some fire. Like on Monday, if you were following me, I was posting a bunch of stuff. I was posting interviews. I posted that clip of all the celebrities and influencers and all those people. If you haven't seen it, go check out my channel. I posted that because, unfortunately, sometimes people don't want to listen to me, and that's fine. Maybe they don't want to listen to you, but they'll listen to them celebrities, right? They'll give them celebrities a little holler. So look, February, we're going to hit them. We're going to hit them with some more. We're going to keep this conversation going. It's not going to stop. Are you kidding me? I got some fire. If y'all thought the trend on Monday was something, if you thought the celebrity picture was something, the video was something, I got some more stuff cooking. Ooh. Marvel going to be so sick of me. They'd be like, that wigger is at it again. Tired of that maker. Ah! That's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Oh my God. Eden, brother. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. And the family definitely thanks you as well, man. Appreciate that so much. So much. The homie Brooke. This shout out is for Carol's son, aka Wakil. Thank you. Shout out to Carol's son, Wakil. Thank you, Brooke. Appreciate you. Y'all, this is gonna be something. This is gonna be something. We got some fire. Coming. We're gonna force people to have this conversation, whether they like it or not. And we out here 2 minutes ago. 2 minutes. 2 minutes? Like that was like 2 minutes ago. Somebody just signed. I'm gonna go to sleep and wake up, and this might even hit 50. I don't know. Oh dear God. Ryan. My man. Oh my God. Ryan. Oh. Y'all not gonna do this to me, man. Oh my God. Terrence, man. Terrence, thank you. Ryan, thank you. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm sick of y'all putting water in my eyes, man. Like, how dare you? Thank you. Thank you. All right. I gotta go. I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all have a good night.